Hey guys, Mark from Gunpla Network. Thanks for coming to watch the video. This is our review of the Mineshima A-13 first tool set. It came in that packaging, if you remember from the unboxing. So, thank you to Banzai Hobby for sending us this. It's great that we can do some tool reviews as well as kit reviews because, you know, there's a lot of Gunpla reviews out there, but not so many on the tool side of things. And we want to bring, you know, that little something extra to the community and make sure you guys know what tools you're buying, and maybe we can help you pick out some. So I chose the first timer tool set to review because when I started 2.5-3 years ago, I started with the basic, which was a pair of nippers and a knife, and that was it. But this tool set includes a lovely set of nippers, spring loaded. It includes the hobby knife, slightly different over Tamiya one, but this one is a sliding type, and it's cool because you can, you know, if you only need the tip, you get that. If you want like the whole blade out for scraping a larger piece, just as good. It also includes a file, which is really handy that I didn't have at the start, but I now have a range of files, and that's a pretty cool idea. It's a nice fine feeling one. It includes a pair of tweezers, which I didn't have initially, and these are probably better than the tweezers I bought on my own elsewhere. It's really cool that they're a fine tipped set to help with decals and tiny pieces. You also get some spare blades for the knife, which is really cool. And then you also get 2 screwdrivers. You'd probably only need these for master grade or perfect grade kits. It's a Phillips and a flat. Now that, like I said, is probably for the high, you know, we can get it in a high grade or an SD. But this being a first timer toolkit, it's not specifically for Gunpla. So if you build motorbikes, model cars, anything like that, then they'll probably have screws in them. So that's a cool inclusion that I never thought about when I first started. So the kit seems to be really good. Now, obviously, when we say this is a review of it, I'm just running you through what's in the box. I am going to just quickly snap something up here for you. I have the Iron Blooded Orphans MS Option Set 009s just come in, and you get a couple of extra rifles that would go on the Gushin Rebake City, full city. And I'll just snap together, that's just a few pieces. Now, we'll review it, and I'll tell you how it feels compared to the tools I've used. I think my latest pair of nippers are a lower model of the God hands, and I've been using those a bit lately, and they feel pretty good. But time is the biggest teller for tools, like how they'll last. We obviously can't say that here in this video, but I can tell you how they initially feel and how they perform compared to other things I've used. So I'll be using for this the nipper, the knife, and the file. So let's get cracking. And I mean, on feel, much like any nipper, I guess. It's cutting well. No issues about getting through the plastic there. Well, it definitely cut. I went through a bit of the part there, but that's alright. I can always fix that. Last piece, which is I think the guard for the trigger. Okay. Okay, we don't need the spare blades. They can go. Alright, so we've used the nippers. Gotten as close as I like to get to the part. Now I'll come in with the hobby knife. And I'm not sure if everyone else does this. Obviously you can use sanding paper or the file, but I like to just gently remove any excess by just extruding a sharp blade, so you've got to make sure you're not using a dull one to do this, or you'll just damage. I was doing this wrong the first time. Someone said, "Oh yeah, use your knife blade to remove the excess rather than keep nipping down, because you create stress marks when you pinch the plastic together." I was doing it like this, but it's actually rubbing it over the edge. So in the end, I was actually gouging more of the plastic than I needed, and yeah, I wonder why I was spending so much time using putty filler to correct my seam lines, because there were gouges in them. But you know, so it's a hobby where you live and learn. Okay, that one's done. We'll just quickly get to the rifle. Like I said, the knife's got some good flexibility to it, because you can actually adjust how much you want showing of the knife. There's a piece on the corner, and you could probably just see I've actually created I clipped too close, and I've created a stress mark there. So that was me, not the nippers. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, there we go. The butt. I'll leave that one on the butt plate for when it's together. It's right on the edge. Okay. Just the end of the rifle. All good there. Quick and easy. I might nip the end of this one, because it's actually a bit of nub, quite a decent piece. Got it. And you want to be careful when you're doing this, guys, because you can actually slice your finger. These are very sharp blades we're dealing with, so important safety lesson there. Too many people have complained about, "Oh, I've cut myself." Like, I'd say you just weren't being very careful. It's happened to me. I'm sure we all cut ourselves at some point. Awesome, just a little bit of plastics off, and I'll leave this one for us together. Okay, so let's press the rifle pieces together. Sorry, hopefully I'm staying in camera shot here. This is my first time doing it aimed down rather than up. Okay, so just going to take the knife and fix up the butt plate piece. Alright, that's okay. This one. Alright, I think we're up to the file stage now. Let's give this fine first timer file a go. You gotta be careful to stay on that spot that you're rubbing and not slip off elsewhere, or you create more sanding opportunities for yourself. Opportunities, yes. Gotta stay positive. Okay, it's looking good there. The butt plate as well. Yep, okay. This file feels really comfortable, guys. It's got like a wide to narrow blade on it, so you can get in multiple types of areas. Good. Just a piece down here at the end. Now, just looking over this weapon, I would say there is a huge seam line, obviously all the way down the middle. The underside doesn't show too much, but the upper side definitely does. So in using this later, I would actually pop it open again using my handy part separator tool that we reviewed last time, and put some glue down there and seam line that, because it is quite nasty. And noticeable even if you were to paint it. So okay, that's worked really well. Okay, now for the last piece. The top and bottom there. Alright. That just fits in there. So we go, a trigger guard that you can pop off, put the Gunpla's hand around the trigger and then put it back in. Okay, so that's worked really well. Obviously haven't used the screwdrivers, but screwdrivers are screwdrivers. They're nothing too difficult. So how would I rate it? Yeah, I'd probably give this like a 7 to 8 out of 10. Definitely a good first timer toolkit. It's got everything you need. It was at a really good price. I think this one was 1,920 yen on the website, which we'll put the link to the Banzai Hobby website in there. And thank you for sending that over, guys. That is a huge help in getting these reviews out for the community. So definitely, I think this is a good buy if you're shopping for someone's first Gunpla tool set. You're giving them Gunpla as a gift. I would include one of these along with it. That way they can just whack it out of the box and start going. And yeah, it all seems pretty good. I mean, you could spend more than that just on a pair of nippers, but these do feel perfectly fine, guys. You know, it doesn't require too much hand strength to nip them. A long blade, sharp. You know, if you oil your nippers over the blade, that'll make them last longer over time. The knife's got replacements. The file is nice and fine, nothing too coarse. And like we said, the tweezers have the fine point on them. So I would definitely recommend picking this up. Once again, big thank you to Banzai Hobby for sending that over. Check out the link to the part on their website and pick it up if you're looking for a toolkit, because this is definitely worth it, guys. Thank you for following and watching, guys. Bye.